Hi Libra, I'm Jophion Mind Tarot here to read your here for your August 2022 Tarot and Oracle card readings. I'm showing my face as I say in every video for this month. Usually I show my hands, but I had nails for the summer and they are growing out and I don't have the heart to pick them off. So you know, maybe you'll see my face for this month and probably next month until all of these nails are off. So excuse my hands, and yeah, just a little shy showing my face and everything. So alright, so here we go. So while I was meditating, Libra, I got the message, this nursery rhyme: Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean, and between both of them you see they lick the platter clean. So I mean, the wording has changed over the years. It's an old English nursery rhyme, and Jack Sprat is seen as a person who is overindulgent, someone who puts their desires over needs, you know, like what is the most sensible thing to do. So for example, they would prefer greed over being, you know, saving and be wise, like as being a spendthrift, or lust over love or something like that. Someone is being overindulgent. It makes me think of the Nine of Cups. Could be in the reverse, someone who's overindulgent. So let's see, that might be a theme for someone. For you Libra, somebody, hopefully it's not you. I always say that because I don't like to think of, like, if you're watching tarot card readings, maybe this is not you. But someone, you know, is being overindulgent and not really paying attention to, you know, healthy wants, healthy needs, going, you know, being overindulgent. All right. So let's shuffle. The cards have already been cleared and shuffled. So let's see what's in the present, the position of past energies. As usual, we divide them into past, present, what the sign is bringing to the situation, the outcome, and advice from spirit. So here's the past situation with the Lantern Oracle deck. I'm looking at myself to make sure that you can see. Yeah. Right. By Angelina Marabito. So I have the, you know, the camera on the phone is turning the camera on and off, so I can see myself there, so I wouldn't have to look at myself directly. All right, and get distracted. Okay, so what's in the position of past energies for Libra for August 2022, Spirit? What's in the position of past energy for Libra? What's the position of past energy for Libra? Spirit, thank you. One card, please. What's the position of past energy for Libra? What's the position of past energy for Libra? Okay, what's in the position of past energy? Okay, is this two cards? Because no, this is more. But I'm seeing distorted perception. Reality is really what we are raised to believe it is. Okay, so distorted, but reality is really what we are raised to believe it is. So yeah, so that flipped up. It was more than one, but I'm going to just say that it flipped up. So just one card, Spirit. So distorted reality. Distorted reality. Perception. One card. One card. Suffering messages. One card. Let's see, Spirit, please. One card message for the position of past energy. Oh, position of past. These cards are huge. Position of past energy. Okay, no, seem to come out. Okay, let's see. Position of past energy. Okay, so strength of vulnerability and sharing. Okay. So we got at the bottom of the deck we have sharing. There is giving in receiving, and receiving in giving. So we got the Six of Pentacles. Oops. I'm thinking this as the Six of Pentacles, yes. You know, reciprocity, sharing. Okay, and then we have strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Okay, so we got that picture. That's the same as the Lantern Oracle picture. Vulnerability. So in the past, Libra, you someone or you were vulnerable, or you needed to be vulnerable or was vulnerable, and that vulnerability was in the form of reciprocation, right? Equal give and take. That's what I see when I see that sharing card. So a woman here. Look how she's holding on to those fruits. She's not paying attention to anyone else here. Just looking down at it, you know. Hugging it like the Four of Pentacles. Everybody else is smiling except her. Okay. Wow. Okay, so maybe not sharing, not allowing oneself to be vulnerable, or was willing to be vulnerable in the past and open. All right, so let's see. Position of present energy, Spirit. What's the position of present energy? We're looking at the Akashic Tarot. Position of present energy, Akashic Tarot. Okay, Akashic Tarot. Excuse the nails. All right, Akashic Tarot. What is the position of present energy, Spirit? What's the position? Ooh. Alright, present energy. At the bottom we have diversity, Five of Scrolls, diversity at the bottom of the deck. And what is this here? The Buddha prepares. The Buddha prepares. Somebody who's going within. Reminds me of the Hierophant. Let's see, what does it say? So Five of Scrolls, diversity. Let's see what that's talking about. This deck is a little new for me, so I have to learn it. It's in the upright, that Five of Scrolls at the bottom of the deck. A woman stands on a veranda overlooking a beautiful valley, dotted with little towns on hills and along the river. Scrolls that she has read lie upon a nearby table. Another scroll is held loosely in her hand, while the woman surveys all that she sees. With this card, you'll find that it's time to diversify. There are many options for you to consider, and you should take a look at them all. Allow yourself to try new things, go to new places, learn new subjects, break out into different directions. Don't worry about scattering your energy too thin. You are in a period of expansion, so use it. Let yourself go farther afield than you planned. In the end, you will diversify in ways that introduce you to a whole new you. Okay, and then Buddha prepares, number 13. The Buddha sits meditating. The hills in the background are dotted with other people meditating and patiently waiting for him to speak. But he won't move a muscle until he's ready. He won't move a muscle until he's ready. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose and your direction. So a time of contemplation in the present, right? And it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. really though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and truly step into your power. Don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming, and when it is here, your strength will be absolute. So going in using introspection, and waiting for action to diversify, to see what's out there, not be focused in on one thing only, right? Very soon it'll be a time to open yourself up to the new. Very soon, okay? Open yourself up to the new. Yeah, because with the 5 of Scrolls, you're allowing yourself to try the new, right? To look at, have new options, look at new things. But for right now, in the present energy, you're about to take that action, but not quite yet, right? Yeah. So in the past, if I would, look at this, in the past, you had to be vulnerable, or okay, hi Libra, I'm back. Had a little bit of a tech issue. So in the position of the present, we have contemplation before action. In the past, because if I compare the present to the past, you have to act on something. Maybe you weren't open to something in the past, Libra, or someone wasn't open to something in the past, wasn't vulnerable, wasn't open to a give and take situation, or opening up themselves to something new, sharing of information, or it could be anything that you weren't open to in the past. But in the present, it's not time to act yet. You're contemplating something. You're contemplating something. It's not quite yet time to act, to open up yourself to that. This back and forth. Right? So let's see what you are bringing to this situation. What mindset, what energy are you bringing into the situation, Libra? Let's see. All right, we have the flipping again. We have companion. Okay, that showed up. Looking for one card. All right, so we have teacher. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. All right, and manipulating, shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Sorry, just wait for that noise to pass. Sorry about that. Hope that's not for someone. All right, so, well, it is for someone, but okay. Anyway, so teacher. So a Buddha is a teacher, right? So in the light attribute, the Buddha would communicate that knowledge that you already know, or take in knowledge that you don't already know. Okay? And not using that knowledge to manipulate others. And at the bottom of the deck, vampire makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force, right? Shadow attributes, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronically complaining, and codependency. Wow. Codependency. Oops, I don't know if you can see. Wow, this one. Okay, codependency. Sorry about the, right? Hopefully it's not too dark. Anyway, so at the bottom of the deck is Vampire. So if I would use that vampire, it'd be that vampiric energy is realizing when whatever when somebody is sucking you, like being in the light attribute, being aware of when someone is just maybe taking information out of you, or you know, just it's not being open, it's not, you know, it's taking in but not giving. I'm thinking, when I'm looking at these cards, I'm thinking of the back and forth of information, back and forth of whatever that is, not just holding in, not holding on to the fruits like this woman is here in the picture, right? But waiting on a time to act, you know, contemplating, thinking of what needs to be done, being that teacher like the Buddha, right? He's about to share. He's about to share information, what he knows, he's willing to take in. He takes in and then gives, takes in and then gives. It's not all hoarding and not all giving. Okay, so that's what I see when I look at these cards. Because if you hold all the information, that becomes abusive. If you give all the information, that is also abusive because you're giving too much, right? So it's give and take, sharing, okay? Being vulnerable to others and allowing, and others will be vulnerable to you, okay? So reciprocity, back and forth, okay? Diversity, opening up. All right, so let's see what's the outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome in this situation for Libra? What's the outcome for August 2022? What's the outcome for August? Again, sorry about the background noise. Okay, let's see. Again, Ace of Swords. It seems like no action this month. Okay, oof. I hope you know, this, don't feel hopeless. Are you going to feel hopeless in this situation? You know? Or maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. Okay? The Ace of Swords in the reverse could mean lies. Okay? Or not seeing the truth. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Or not seeing the truth of a situation, feeling like there's no hope. Maybe that what you see, that is probably no hope, is not the truth. When I look at all these cards, like for example, let me give an example of what I'm thinking. The first thing that came to mind when I look at these cards is someone thinking they want to go back to school because they need to learn something new, and probably refuse to because they think I'm too old, or I'm too dumb, or saying something untrue about themselves when it's just a matter of thinking it through, pausing and preparing themselves for action, being open, right? To not just closing off to information, because as long as you're breathing, you're learning. So if there's a desire within you to do something, you go ahead and do that. Okay? Being overindulgent, could apply whether you are unwilling to share that information, or someone that you know is unwilling to share that information that they already know, or you think you can't take in information. Not opening up your mind to new thoughts. That's what I'm thinking when I see these cards. Okay, by the way, the teacher, these cards are from for the what do you call it, what the sign is bringing to the situation is from Carolyn Miss at Archetype Cards. Okay, and the regular what's that one called? I don't have the box here, it's all the way over there, but it's Tarot from the Divine. You've seen me use that card before. Okay, so let's see what the message from Spirit. What is the message from Spirit telling us, Libra? Okay, what is the message from Spirit? Cards have already been cleared. Let's go ahead and shuffle. What's the message from Spirit in pertaining to this? Ooh, that jumped again. Wow. Letting go of the need to be right. At the bottom of the deck, and be fearless and stand strong. Wow. Scorpio also got this, so maybe it could somehow intertwine. Warrior, be brave. Libra, you need to also be brave. That's the advice from Spirit. Be brave. Whatever you are pushing away, saying that you're not able to do, you are strong. Be fearless, right? Let go of the need to be right. Okay? Even if that let go of your need to be right doesn't always mean that, you know, you are right in what you're thinking. It could mean you think you're right. Okay? And if you think you're right, then you're not going to be open if you're not open. So the message is be fearless, stand strong, be open, right? You had to be vulnerable in the past, whether you're vulnerable or not. Not sure about that, it doesn't say, but in order to share, one must be vulnerable. Okay? It's not time to act yet, but when it's time to act, be willing to diversify, be willing to take in or give out information that's alternative to what is already known. Be that Buddha, that teacher, coming with the spirit of teaching. You know, a teacher is always willing to share the information that he or she knows, right? So be that teacher, be that Buddha. You know, your students are waiting, or you could be one of these students, right? Ace of Swords in the reverse. When I see the Ace of Swords, I think about truth. If it's in the reverse, it could mean a lie, or it could mean feeling, more importantly, either telling yourself a lie, or more specifically, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. More specifically, not feeling inspired is the outcome. But Spirit says to be fearless and stand strong, and letting go of your need to be right. All right, so what's the outcome? So this is the inner child oracle. All right, I'm using the inner child oracle here. I forgot who it was from, but anyway, what is the additional messages for Libra? What's additional messages for Libra? All right, what's the additional messages for Libra? All right, before my camera dies. Oh man. Ooh, what's additional messages for Libra? Oh, it's the same kind of messages coming out. We have become aware, and you're wanted. The fear of abandonment can be a driving force in our lives. If we felt unwanted as a child, we can continue these patterns into adulthood through compulsively seeking or rejecting the attention of others. Take time to journal about what abandonment and rejection mean to you. How can you show your inner child today and that they are wanted? Right? You may feel that, you know, Who would want me there? I don't know any. Sorry, Libra, again, the battery died. Okay, so we're almost to the end. So it says become aware. I forgot what sign got this too. Become aware. So whatever that sign is, I'm not sure which one it was. I started from Pisces. Create space today to connect with your body. Find a comfortable place and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your physical form. How does it feel? What does it speak to you? Do hidden emotions reside within? After you have connected with your body, ask yourself what your body needs in this moment. So do just like the Buddha is doing. You know, go within, you know, and figure out why you are not, or someone you, well, if it's you, where this would apply, or you can give advice to someone. Why? Think about what, be like that Buddha. What are those thoughts that are telling you that you are not, you can't do something, or you're not worth it, or you're not able to be open to something, new information or a certain situation? Go within and try to figure out why those feelings are coming up. Okay? But Spirit isn't telling you to accept whatever. It's just saying that to be open. Okay? To be open in this month. To be open to information. To be open to perspectives. Something different. Okay? But it may not be time to take action as yet, but really think about it this month. Or at least in the present moment, you are thinking about it, about being open and vulnerable, and being teachable as well as to teach. Okay? So I hope it helped, and I hope it resonated. I'm so sorry about the interruptions. I'll edit this, you know, the video for this month, of course. So yes, take care, and I hope that you have a great rest of your summer, and see you for September 2022. Okay, bye Libra.